Fly adventure in the wild, vast reaches of space. Missions of daring in the name of interplanetary justice. Travel into the future with Buzz Corey, Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol.
Space Patrol is brought to you by the delicious bite-sized checkerboard cereal. Rice Chex, Wheat Chex.
Robbie, wait!
You have seen living proof of my warning that escape is impossible. In a few hours, you too will wear the hollow-eyed appearance of men who have submitted to defeat.
Stand by for exciting action on Lair of the Space Spider in just a moment. Well, snow is sure cold, but it's really swell, isn't it?
Yeah. Wow, Captain Berkeley, we were really traveling. Whew. Like we did more than 100 miles an hour.
You know, Space Patroller, this swell sledge you got for Christmas, it almost takes off and flies like a rocket ship.
I'll say it does. Hey, how about giving my new ice skate to work out?
That sounds like a swell idea, but at first, let's charge up with fun power.
You mean charge up with rice checks and wheat checks?
You bet. The more power you have, the more fun you have, and checks give you both. Because in every single bite-sized check, you get not just one power-packed grain of wheat or rice, but more than 10 powerful grains in every rice check or wheat check.
And checks are fun to eat. Chips are right on the pack.
Why, sure. C. That means they're crisp as an ice cream cone.
H is for their happy taste.
And E, they're easy to eat, because they're bite-sized.
X, extra happy tasting when you eat them with cream and sugar.
Space Patrollers, make sure you charge up with plenty of fun power every day this year. So, start today, January 1st, and charge up with rice checks and wheat checks.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Bite-sized checks taste good to me. Bite-sized checks, wheat checks, rice checks. Get your checkerboard cereal today.
Many light years away from the solar system, a Space Patrol battle cruiser curiously pokes its needle nose deep into galactic space. Inside the ship, Major Robertson, security chief of the Space Patrol, peers ahead through the inky void, almost unwilling to believe what he sees. Setting the dial of the hyperspace-phone, Major Robertson prepares to send a message to the United Planets. Defying the laws of light speed, the powerful gravimagnetic transmitter drives its signal through hyperspace, traversing light years in a flash to establish instantaneous contact with the solar system and another battle cruiser in space. Buzz Corey, Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol, and his cadet Happy listen with amazement to Robbie's report.
In the Algol star system, approaching it now.
Yes, Robbie, go on.
I heard a description of this thing from the ship that just appeared. I couldn't believe it. I'm looking right at it now. Not more than 70 days ahead.
Describe it, Robbie.
Well, it's not much bigger than a small moon, but it seems to be moving in an orbit around Algol. It's got to be a planet. It's not much bigger than a small room, as you know. Well, I guess it's about 100 miles in diameter. I tell you, Commander, if I didn't see it, I wouldn't believe it. The planet's shaped like a donut. Maybe it's shaped more like a wedding ring than a donut. Whichever way you look at it, it's the strangest looking planet you ever saw.
Is there any evidence of life on its surface, Robbie?
No, sir. Not on this side, nothing I could tell. I'm going to pull up under it, under the ring and up to the center. Maybe I'll be able to observe it better.
I was just thinking, Commander, this is the first time I ever flew through a planet to get a look at the other side. It's like threading the eye of the needle. Yes, sir, just like threading the eye of...
What happened? Robbie! Robbie, is something wrong? Robbie, do you read me? Come in. I wonder what's causing it. I don't know. That first ship that disappeared, the one Robbie went to investigate, its communications were cut off by static interference, too.
Yes, sir, that's right. Smoking Rocket, that ship hasn't been heard from since. You think the same thing might happen to Major Robertson?
Not if we can help it. Go on, Hap. We're heading for that ring-shaped planet.
As Major Robertson's ship hangs helplessly suspended in the very center of the strange planet, powerful fields of gravity pull tortuously at the outer hull. These fields threaten to rip the plate from the ship's sides. Hyperspace, rapidly bridging the vast distance from the sun to the star Algol, forging its determined way toward the mysterious ring-shaped planet, is the Terra 5, flagship of the Space Patrol. Then, the huge gravimagnetic drive dies down to empty ship and occupants into the realm of regular space, into the stellar area where Robbie was last heard from.
There it is, Hap.
That's a ring-shaped planet, sir?
No, that's Algol, its sun. Have to get closer to see the ring. Fire rockets.
Right.
Throttle forward slowly. Quarter speed.
Yes, sir. Quarter speed ahead. Any trace of Major Robertson's ship, sir?
No. I see the ring-shaped planet. Reverse course, Hap. We'll circle it.
Yes, sir. We wouldn't find Major Robertson's ship on the other side.
Yes. Maybe.
Oh. Looks like Major Robertson was right about the planet's size, Commander. Judging from the time it took us to circle it, it couldn't be more than 100 miles in diameter.
Happy.
Yes, sir?
What would Robbie do if we were the ones who were lost and he was searching for us?
Well, he'd turn this part of space upside down until he found us. He wouldn't stop until he did.
You wouldn't expect us to do any less, would you?
Oh, no, sir. Major Robertson's our friend. We just got to find him, well, no matter what we have to do.
Glad you said that, Happy. Because what we've got to do would leave us wide open.
What do you mean, sir?
Just as Robbie's communications were cut off, he was saying something about flying through the center of that planet, like threading the eye of a needle.
Yeah, I remember that, sir.
Well, whatever happened to Robbie happened just as he was going through the center of that planet.
You mean we're going to do the same thing,
That's
sir?
the only way we can find him.
Let's go.
Let's go on.
Throttle back, Happy.
Approach as slowly as possible.
Yes, sir. We're about to enter it.
Be ready, Hap.
Ready for what, sir?
We'll find that out in a few seconds.
The rocket, what hit us?
Probably the same thing that hit Robbie. Tremendous magnetic or gravitational field.
And now we're stuck here, just like the hub of a wheel.
Or more like a
Fly in a spider's web, look.
Hey, it's a ship. There. It's coming right down toward us, Commander. What are we going to do?
Just have to sit tight and wait.
Yes, sir. Hey, how can that thing move around out there when we can't move?
I'd say it's gravity-driven. Probably uses the very same gravity field that's holding us for its power.
Smoking rockets, it's coming right down on top of us. What's that?
Well, they're drilling through the overhead.
Help, look out!
I also resolved to power up with a big breakfast drink of Nestle's Ever-Ready Cocoa every single morning. Oh, hi there. Come on in. I was just finishing up my New Year's resolutions. You know, I always make the kind that I can keep for the next year. They're the best. Like, for instance, I resolved not to miss breakfast ever in 1955. And to finish up with a good big drink of delicious Nestle's Ever-Ready Cocoa. Well, there's one resolution I won't even be tempted to break, because Nestle's is so delicious, so full of that wonderful Nestle chocolate bar flavor. And watch how easy it is to make. You just put 1, 2, 3 spoonfuls in your cup and add hot water. There. Nestle's is ready to drink because it's complete. It's the only instant cocoa with pure sugar and rich whole milk right in it. Now, how about you? Why don't you resolve to give yourself the good big breakfast all space patrollers need and top it off with Nestle's Ever-Ready Cocoa? Believe you me, that's starting the day the happy way and starting the new year the smart way. So, Happy New Year to you from Nestle. And me too. And now back to Space Patrol.
Hap, you all right?
Yes, sir.
Paralyzing effect of the gas. Almost gone.
Looks like you were right about us being flies in a spider web, Commander.
Try moving, Hap.
I wonder where we are and what this thing is made of.
Seems like sticky strands of spun glass. We've got to get loose.
To break the web of the spider is forbidden.
What do you want with us? What have you done with Major Roberts?
All questions are answered by Arachna.
Who's Arachna?
I am Arachna.
Your guard says that you have all the answers.
Possibly.
Good. Because I've got a lot of questions, beginning with, where is Major Roberts?
Major Robert?
That's right. The spaceship was caught in your spider web not more than a few hours ago.
That is possible. But I never concern myself with the ship that I trapped. Until they are enslaved.
What do you mean, enslaved?
That you will find out much later. In the meantime, your life here will be much less unpleasant if you realize that escape is impossible. You see, there are no spaceships on this planet. Even I do not possess one.
Yeah, well, what about that beetle job that attached itself to our hull?
A robot ship, capable only of moving within the gravity field in the planet's center.
All right, then what about our ship? It'll fly in space, you know.
Only for a while, like the others. It will be stripped of its cargo and useful instruments. Its hull will be melted down in the foundry to provide more raw material for the further construction of my empire here on this planet.
Fritz, melted down? You're going to melt the Terra-5?
Better than that. You too are going to have the privilege of melting it. Take them away. Take them to the foundry. What do you think of my foundry slaves?
Slaves? We're not slaves. Not yet. And we got names. You're talking to Commander Corey of the Space Patrol, and I'm Cadet Slave.
But look. Huh? Robbie, wait! You have seen living proof of my warning that escape is impossible. In a few hours, you too will wear the hollow-eyed appearance of men who have submitted to this. Put him to work.
Terra-5 in here, yeah? Nick, we've got to work fast. Terra-5's the only ship that's still capable of flying. It's our last chance. We'll be assigned to stripping it, won't we? Yeah, there's a good chance of that. Arachna likes to watch his victims tear their own ships apart.
Maybe when we're aboard, one of us can grab a weapon. There are several ray guns there.
It's worth a chance, but it won't be easy. Guys will have their eyes on us all the time.
Hey!
Uh-oh. We've had it.
Hey, you! Come on! Get out of there! Come on! Let's start stripping that new battle cruiser. Go on. Come on.
Major Robertson out there. What's up?
Keep quiet and get busy.
Got a weapon on him. Arms locked on. Be ready to make a break. Hurry up, Commander.
Did you think we'd be foolish enough to leave weapons aboard? Now, did you? I removed them all myself. Get to work. I said get to work.
All right, whatever you say.
Let's go, Ham. Order the crane to hoist the ship.
But, Rockner, the ship hasn't been stripped yet.
I said order the crane to hoist it. Stripped or not, he's shipping everything aboard. He's going into this vat.
You gotta give him a chance.
That is reminds you of the utility of it. What is that crew trying to do? He's moving the ship in this direction.
Well, it probably happened.
Get ready. Now, he's coming straight aback.
That's it, Commander. Just a little farther, a little closer.
We're not through with the Rockner yet.
Yeah, there's still a lot of innocent people down there.
People in Rockner's place. Some of them must have been there for years. We've got to go back and free them.
Yeah. Only this time the flies won't get caught in the spider web. We'll catch the spider in the flies web.
Flies don't spin webs.
Hey, look. jets are in here now. Those spider webs right in front of my face.
Is that better?
I thought it.
In just a moment, a preview of next week's exciting Space Patrol adventure, which will be brought to you by Nestle's Ever Ready, the instant cocoa, and famous Nestle's chocolate bars.
Here we go again, Captain. Happens every January 1st.
Happy's New Year's resolution.
Just like clockwork. Hey, that's a new one. Pretty good one, too.
The cadet. Yes, sir. Commander, sir, Captain. Resolution number 3. Would you read it to us, please? Oh, be glad to, sir. 3. Resolve to make sure that Commander Corey gets a power breakfast every morning. Even if I have to make it myself.
Well, okay, Cadet. Today is January 1st, and I'm all set for breakfast. How about you, Captain Barclay?
I am, too. Oh, be my guest. And first of all, for breakfast, you have to charge up with fun power.
Oh, that means a bowl full of swell-tasting rice checks or wheat checks with checkerboard cereals. Good it does.
And then next, for that extra energy ration, 2 or 3 cups of that really chocolatey-tasting Nestle's Ever Ready cocoa.
Space Patrollers, this is the official Space Patrol breakfast for the new year.
Yeah, that's right, Commander. Rice checks and wheat checks. The bite-sized cereals that are fun to eat and delicious Nestle's Ever Ready. That rich, tasting cocoa that's so easy to make. You just add hot water.
No, Hats, it's your day. Go ahead.
Happy New Year from the Ralston Purina Company. And the Nestle Company.
And now a scene from next week's exciting action, The Web of Arachna.
All right, Arachna, what's on your mind?
We have one chance, Corey. Surrender to my guards or be blown to bits.
Fire it up and destroy your own empire.
You have given me no choice. I will see my entire planet destroyed and everybody on it, rather than surrender to you, Corey. So make up your mind. Give your weapons to my guards, or I will empty the Terra 5's cosmic missiles into you. You won't have a chance.
Be sure to see what happens when Buzz and Happy, in an attempt to rescue the prisoners of the ringed planet, walk right into the Web of Arachna. Next week on Space Patrol. Patrol was brought to you today by the bite-sized cereals in the red and white checkerboard packages. Rice checks and wheat checks.
Stu Irwin stars on ABC television.